Hi everyone, very good evening and welcome to today's live session. I see a lot of you are already waiting and I can see Anubrat, Vidya, Dushyant, Pavani, Meha, Rajshekhar, Harmanpreet, Sajid. So good evening all of you, welcome to the session. Kanmani, okay. Hi Shubham. So a lot of you had told me that last week you are giving the IDBI examination. So how did the examination go? I hope it went well. Anubrat was just going to say that I gave the IDBI and he was about to talk about it. Before that I started the session. Great. You guys can see my face, no? Some of you say that you are not able to see my video. Are you all able to see my video? You're able to see me, right? Yes, I think. So today we are going to be doing the reasoning refresher session wherein we will be discussing questions that has been asked in the last week mock examinations, the All India mock examination daily test, the questions that were tough from these papers. We will be discussing them today in today's session. Okay, so a lot of you are saying that you are able to see me. Good. Okay, let's get started. Yes, yeah. All of you are saying you are able to see me. Somebody in between said that they are not able to see me. Might be try refreshing your screen and seeing you should be able to see. Great. Yes. So let's start the session. Let us start solving questions that has been chosen for today's session. In the meantime, if you guys have written the IDBI exam, do let me know how the examination went. Okay. So let me share my screen. Praveen, video is coming for everybody else. Hi Anil, hi Dipankar, hi, good evening. Hi Usha, hi Prasanna, good evening. So I think this is your third session, right? You would have attended the English session. I remember you said you joined last week. Okay, so let us look at the first question for today's session. The first question for today's session is from the topic of blood relations. Hi Pavani, I think I remember seeing your name in the last week AIM toppers. Congratulations. Yes, I remember seeing your name. This week AIM or last week, I don't remember, but I saw your name. Congratulations on that. See, as I always tell, I want all of you others also to be among the top 5 list in the All India mock examination. Vijay says some issue in some question with syllogism. Please post that question in the forum, Vijay. I'll go check. I'll recheck it for you. So look at this question. This question was on blood relations. This was part of last week's All India mock examination. Yes. What is given here? Z is the brother of X. X is married to V. V is the mother of U. Q is the daughter of T. X is the father-in-law of T. R is married to Z. P is the son of R and V has only one daughter. So how do you solve this question? See, first you have to draw the blood relations diagram, okay? Draw the blood relations diagram and then start solving the question, okay? Now, as I always say, the notations that you use for blood relation, you are free to follow your notation. If you see your video lessons, we have used +4 male and -4 female. You can use M4 male, F4 female, right? B4 male, G4 female. I leave it to you what notation you are using, but please use the standard notation throughout the problem. Okay, Pavani says it was last Sunday's AIM. Yes, so that's correct. See, correct, no? I remember seeing your name. Okay, now let us look at this question. Z is the brother of X. So Z and X, they are siblings. Z is the brother of X. So Z is definitely a male. To solve this question, I am going to use B for male and G for female, right? B for boy, G for girl. So B and G. You can use plus or minus. As I said, it is up to you to decide what to do. Now, Z is the brother of X. X is married to V. So married means double dash, right? X is married to V. V is the mother of U. So V has a child U, and V is the mother of U means that V is a female. So X has to be the husband and V has to be the wife. Then V is the mother of U. Q is the daughter of T. Let's wait to use that statement. Then what is given? X is the father-in-law of T, and it is also given that V has only one daughter. So here it is given that X is the father-in-law of T and V has only one daughter. So who has to be T? See, T has to be the husband of X, husband of U. So this has to be the girl and this has to be the boy, right? See, it is given T, X is the father-in-law of T, and it is also given that V has only one daughter and V is the mother of U. So this has to be the relation. Then it is given that Q is the daughter of T. So Q is the daughter of T means Q is here, Q is the daughter of T. Then what is given? R is married to Z. So R is married to Z. So R has to be a female because we already know that Z is a male. Then it is given P is the son of R. So P is the son of R means they have a child who is P, and he is a son means he is a boy. So this is your blood relations diagram that you get, right? R is married to Z, they have a son P. These two are siblings. X and V are married. They have a daughter U who is married to T, and they have a child Q who is a girl. Now, first question. How is X related to P? How is X related to P? See, P's father's brother is X, or I can say X is P's uncle. So the correct answer for the first question is option A. How is Q related to V? How is Q related to V? Q is, see, Q's mother's mother, correct? Or I can say that Q is V's grandchild, correct? Granddaughter here, because it's a female, Q is a female. So I can say that Q is V's granddaughter. So for the second question, the correct answer is option C, granddaughter. Next one. How is Z related to V? Again, see, Z and X are brothers. So V, who is V? V is Z's brother's wife. So how is Z related to V? So Z has to be V's brother-in-law, because Z is a male, right? And V's husband's brother means brother-in-law. So the correct answer for this question is option B, brother-in-law. So these are the answers for this blood relation question. I hope it is clear. See, the only thing that you need to know here is you should be able to draw this diagram correctly without a mistake. If you draw it correctly, then solving the questions will be very easy. As I always say, always stick to one method, whatever method you are following to represent the diagram, right? Whatever notation you are using, please use the same notation throughout. Just because I am using GB, don't use GB. If you are comfortable with plus minus like how we do it in our videos, do it that way. But stick to whatever is given. I mean, stick to whatever you are using. That's very important. Okay? Great. So now let's look at the next question. In between, one of you had said that, again, that is the first session for you. So welcome to our session. I forgot your name. Somebody in between mentioned that today is their first session. Why Q is granddaughter of V? See, if you look at the generations, right? Q, V. So this is the topmost generation, next generation. This is the first generation, second generation and third generation. So how is Q and V related? See, Q's mother's mother is V, correct? Or V's daughter's daughter is Q. Who is your daughter's daughter? Your granddaughter. That's how their relation is. That is how granddaughter comes as the answer. Hope it is clear. Okay. Darthi also says it's his or her first session too. Very good. Welcome to our sessions. So I hope you find it useful. See, only thing you have to remember is that this is your first session. So do not panic looking at the questions or the speed at which others are giving me the answer. Wait. You will also pick up speed very soon. Vijay, yes, we cannot say for 100%, your question is very true. See, you cannot say for 100% sure whether, like you can say that this person can have one more son. And these relation like T can be, again, see what is given here, two things. Okay, first let me answer Anubrat's question. Anubrat is asking me, how is T a male? See, it is given that Q is the daughter of T, X is the father-in-law of T. So X is the father-in-law means, see, that is the only possible option that you can take, right? See, they have given here V has only one daughter. There can be other possibilities also, but with the given information to get a complete family tree, the only possibility that you can take is that V just has only one daughter. Otherwise, there will be too many conditions and you will not be able to fix everybody correctly. Correct? So that is how it is an assumption that you take, I would say, okay, with the given information, that is the only thing that you can, this is the only possible complete diagram that you can get. I hope it is clear. I understand what you guys are saying. You guys are saying, why can't there be more possibilities? Yes, there can be, but based on the question, this is the best assumption that you can take and go about solving. Hope it is clear. Yeah, let's look at the next question. Might be they should have mentioned in the question that there is only one child instead of saying only one daughter, only one child. If something like that was given, then it would have been more clear. But with the given information, we have done the best possible arrangement. So try out this one. This question is on machine input output. Dhyanesh, we have just finished the first set of questions on blood relations, and that was a fairly easy one. You can refer back to the archive. This is the second set. So I'll give you I'll give you 2-3 minutes to think about it, and then we will start solving. See, those of you, I think last week, no, there was a question somebody had posted in the forum. I think Gaurav had posted a question in the forum. So on machine input output, this has some similar logic to that. Okay, a lot of you are saying you are unable to solve it. See, those of you who did not understand the diagram that I made, to draw that diagram you need to know how to represent blood relations, okay. So might be you are not able to understand the previous question because you are new to blood relations. I would suggest please refer back to the basic video lessons to get an understanding as to how to draw the blood relations diagram. Then it will be easier for you. Yeah, see, Nagini has found out something. Nagini says, yes, the numbers here are the confusing part. I agree. The words to an extent you are able to understand. Yes, see, Banashri has said, Banashri says that, yeah, everybody asking where did 13 go? Yeah, that's true. So there is a small, they are doing some operations in these numbers that is given in the first step. That's what is happening here. Okay. Yeah, see, Praveen has given the logic there. Praveen has given the logic for the numbers. Okay, so Sajid also says, I am done with the number. Priya, we are in the second set of question. Okay. See, there is some operation that is done on the numbers to arrive at the numbers in each step. Okay, so let us look at the logic that has been used here. Now, what is done here? Let us look at the first step. See, you have 13 east, 52 lamp upper, 82 poor angle, 41 car, 61 32 as your input. Okay, so if you look at the words that are there, first let us look at the words and see what is the logic that they are following. I have a word which starts with E, a word which starts with L, a word which starts with U, a word which starts with P, A and C. Now, in the first step, what has come? This A. They have brought this A to the leftmost place. Then, in the next step, what is coming? After this A, next C is coming to the leftmost place. Then, E is coming to the leftmost place. Then, L. Then, U and then P. See what they are doing is, if you see here A, E, U, these are vowels. See, out of these words that you have, okay, I have just written the starting letter of each word. Out of these words you have, first they are taking out the word which has a vowel and which will come first in the alphabetical order. So that will be the word which starts with A. After that, they are taking out the next word which starts with a consonant which will come first in the alphabetical order. So actually, what are the vowels here and what are the consonants here? The words that starts with A, E and U, right? These are the words which start with vowels, and the words that start with consonants are here C, L and P. So what have they done here? First, the word that starts with A, or the vowel, the word that starts with the vowel which will come first in the alphabetical order is taken to the left. In the next step, the word that starts with C, that is the consonant that will come first in the alphabetical order, that is taken, right? Then you have E. So the next word that starts with the vowel in the alphabetical order, that is coming here. Then the next word that starts with the consonant that will come in the alphabetical order. So like this they are keeping on alternating and writing the words. Okay, this is how the words have come. So vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, and in the alphabetical order, alternately they are arranging. So that is the pattern that is used for the words. Now coming to the numbers that is given here, what they are doing is that they are actually arranging the numbers in the ascending order. See, what are the numbers that you have? Let us take the numbers. You have 13, then you have 52, 82, 41, 61 and 32. These are the numbers that you have. So if you arrange these numbers in the ascending order, what will you get? You will have actually 13, 32, then you have 41, 52, 61, 82. So in the first step, what they are doing is they are taking the smallest number, that is 13, okay, and to this 13 they are doing a small operation. What they are doing is, see, 13 means, what is the first digit? It is 1. So they are doing 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. This is 3. So the units digit 3 squared, that is equal to 9. So 29, and they are writing it as 29. In the next step, what they are doing is they are taking this number 32. Okay, that is the next number that will come in the ascending order in the list. So they are again taking this 32. What is the first digit? First digit is 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Similarly, 2 squared is 4. So 44. Yeah, that is what they are putting here. Then next number, which is the next smallest number, that is there, 41. Again, if you have 41, what are they doing? To the tens digit, right, they are adding 1, that is 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5. To the units digit, they are squaring it, 1 squared, which is 1. So 51, that is what is coming here. So this is the pattern that they have followed, and finally they have got this arrangement. Okay, so that is where that is why you are not able to see the same numbers. Whatever is there in the input, all the numbers have changed because of this logic that they have used. Okay, now you might ask me, yes, Chentamil Shelvi, this question is a tricky one, definitely a tricky one. Again, in the examination, you should be able to get this logic. If you are not able to get this logic, then I would say, if it's taking too much of a time, please do not try out such questions in the examination, because very important to choose your questions wisely in the examination with the time that we have. So I'll explain the logic once again. Yes, some of you are asking me to explain it once again. Now, if you look at how the words have been arranged, what they are doing is, first they take out the word which starts with a vowel and which will come first in the alphabetical order. That is brought to the leftmost end. In the next step, they are taking out the word which starts with a consonant and which will come first in the alphabetical order. That is car. That is taken in the next step. In the third step, again the word that starts with a vowel which will again come next in the alphabetical order. Already I have taken angle. The next word that starts with a vowel which will come in the alphabetical order is east. So that is coming here. Then again next we are taking the word which will start with a consonant which will come next in the alphabetical order. Next to car, lamp has to come. Correct? Car is there. Then the next one that will come in the alphabetical order which starts with a consonant is lamp. So that is the pattern that is used for the words. When you come to the numbers, the pattern that they have used is this. See, you have, they are arranging the numbers, like they are taking the numbers one by one in the ascending order. I have just written it here like this so that it's clear to you. So they are taking the smallest number in this group, that is 13. Now 13, what are they doing? The first, the tens digit, right? One, that is the tens digit plus 1. That is what you get as the tens digit in the step, okay, and the units digit squared, that is 9. So here 29, that is what is coming in the place of 13. Next one that you take is going to be 32, correct, because that is the next smallest number. In the next step, that is for step 2, you will be considering this 32. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Similarly, 2 squared is 4. So 44. That is what is coming in the next step, and that is the possibility. I mean, that is the logic that is being used. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Let us look at the next question. Okay, so now this is the, yes, Kanmani, this was part of the SBI examination. SBI clerks AIM held last week. Now, so this is the input that is given to you. So you have to write down the steps for this given input, and there are 5 questions that follow this. So let us now, since I hope most of you have understood the logic, let us try to write down the steps for this given set of input, and we will answer the questions that follow. One thing that you can do to cut down time is to, let us say, not for this particular question, there are, in some questions you would actually not have to, depending on the logic, okay, this specifically depends on the logic that is used for the question. In many questions you will not have to write down all the steps to find out the answers for the subsequent questions, right? Sometimes once you get the pattern itself, once you know that this is the pattern, by looking at the question itself you will be able to arrive at the answer. Okay, that depends on questions. So if you guys have not attended like the previous live sessions, no, on reasoning refresher, I think in the last two or three live sessions we have been doing questions on machine input output. So refer back to those. If you see, actually in some of those questions, some of these tricks that I say, no, just by knowing what the pattern that is being used is, and just by comparing it with the questions, you will be able to arrive at the answer. Okay, for this particular question, yes, it is going to take a bit of a time because of these numbers, right? Especially these numbers, the logic that they have used is very difficult. So without writing down the arrangement, you will not be able to answer the questions that follow. Okay, yes, so let us try this out. And what happens is most of the questions are based on each step, what will be the position of each element, questions of these sort. This particular machine input output is a bit difficult one, but I think last week the question was much more easier. So please refer back to that also, right? We would have discussed some shortcuts there as well. Okay, so now let us try out this one. Again here one small thing that you can do is, see, note down what are the vowels, what are the consonants. Okay, here what are the, first I'm going to, instead of, when I'm going to write, I'm going to be writing all the steps here, right? Now I don't want to waste so much time writing all these full words and wasting my time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to see what are the words that start with vowels and what are the words that start with consonant. So here I have M, a word which starts with M, a word which starts with G, a word which starts with O, I, R and E. Out of these, which are the vowels? E, I, O, and these are in the alphabetical order, correct? E followed by I followed by O. Then I have G. When you look at the consonants, I'll have the word that starts with G, which will come first in the alphabetical order, followed by the word that will start with M, followed by R. So just write it down here like this so that it is easier for you to get the steps. These are small things that you can use, I mean small shortcuts that you can use. Now look at the numbers that is there. Now what are the numbers that you have here? You have 12, 62, 32, 81, 52 and 21. Now I am going to arrange these numbers in the ascending order. So what do I get? 12, then I have 21, then I have 32, then I have 32, then 52, 62 and 81. Okay, let me note that there. So what is going to be my step 1 here? My step 1 is I have to bring out the vowel, okay, the word which starts with the vowel and which will come first in the alphabetical order. So that is going to be the word that starts with E. Then I have this M, G. Again 12 is the smallest number, so that also I am going to use. Then you will have O, 62, 32, I, 81, you have R, 52, 21. And here what will you have instead of 12? How will you take 12 as 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 squared is 4. Correct? So you will have 24 here. Now what is going to be your step 2? Step 2 will be, I will have to take the word that starts with the consonant. So I will have this G here and E here. And which is the number that I am going to use? The number that I am going to use is 21. Just keep that in mind. So I will have here G, E, M, O, 62, 32, I, 81, R, 52, 24. This 21 I am using here, no? What will 21 become? 21 will become 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 squared is 1. It will become 31. So do it this way. Okay. Now next, step 3. What will step 3 become? 24 and 31. So step 3 will be the word that starts with the vowel. So I have used vowel, consonant, next vowel should be the word that starts with I. And what is the number that I am going to use here? I am going to use 32. Okay, 32 I am going to use, keep that in mind. So I will have I, G, E, M, O, 62, I have used, 32 I am going to use, 81, R, 53, 24, 31, and what will 32 become? 3 plus 1, that is 4. 3 will become 4 and this will become 4. So I will have 44 here. Now what is going to be step 4? Step 4 is going to be, again what will be the next word that will come in the beginning? M. That is the consonant, right? The word that starts with the consonant. So I will have M and the number that I am going to be using is 52. So I have M, I, G, E, O, 62, 81, R, is it 62 or 52? Yeah, 52, right? Sorry, 52. Yeah, R, 24, 31, 44. What will 52 become? 64. It will become 64. Now, step 5. Step 5, what will come in the beginning? The word that starts with O. And the number that I am going to use is 62. So, O, I, G, E, 81, R, 24, 31, 44, 64. 62 is going to become 74. 74. So, your step 6, that is going to be your last step. Yes. It will start with R. R, O, I, G, E. I am going to use 81. 24, 31, 44, 64, 74, 81 will become 8 plus 1, 9, 91. So, this is your final arrangement. Correct? Okay, I forgot to write this M here, no? M, yeah. R, O, M, I, G, E, 24, 31, 44, 64, 74, 91. So, this is your final arrangement. Yes. Correct. So, one small shortcut that you can use is don't write the full wordings here if you are required to write all the steps. The other thing that you can do is try to write down the vowels. If you know the pattern, try to write down the words that start with the vowels and the consonants separately. So that if you keep ticking like this, you will not miss anything. Yeah, I missed them. I have corrected that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now see, another important thing that you have to remember is that now you guys, some of you ask me, do I take this question in the examination or not? See, for example, if the same question is going to come in the examination, right, and you are able to understand the logic, then why will you skip this question? Even if it takes 2 minutes to write these steps, look at the number of questions that you are going to get correct after that. You are going to get 5 questions correct. Once you get the answer, solving these questions is going to be very easy. But again, this is very, what do you say? It depends on the question. If you are understanding the logic, then solve it. If you are not able to get the logic in the examination, do not attempt it. Okay. Now, let us look at this question. How many elements are there between India and 24 in step 5? So, in step 5, how many elements are there between India and 24? So, where is India? India is here. Where is 24? 24 is here. How many elements are there between India and 24 in step 5? There are 4 elements. Anubrat, yes, I definitely sometimes getting the logic is not easy. But what happens is also that as you practice, to your luck, the same question might come. So, keep that also in mind. depends on the wordings that is given, okay. How many words or elements are given, the number of steps that is required to rearrange that will depend on the number of elements that is given. That would be the answer for whose question, who was that? Chentamil Selvi. What is the position of rural in the last but one step? So what is the position of rural? Position of rural in the last but one step is here, correct? So from the left hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, last but one step, correct? Yeah. So 6th from the left end, 6th from the right end, 5th from the right end, and so on. So the word rural, sorry, is it 6th from the left end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No. 6th from the right end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, R is 6th from the right end. So the correct answer here is option B. Some of you gave me the answer as option C. Please check, it is option B. Position of rural. Rural is the word that starts with R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it is not 6th from the left end. Look from the right end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6th from the right end. So a lot of you gave me the wrong answer. Please check. Joshikant, I don't understand. What was your query? I am just able to see that you have written, take my question that I posted 5 days ago. Joshikant, see, this is not a doubts clarification session. So today's question I have taken from the All India mock examinations. I will do one thing. I will definitely check back to your post, okay. Which topic have you posted on? Please give me the topic also. I will check back. Next, in which step are the elements good, east, open, 62 found in the same order? So the correct answer for that would be step 4. In step 4, all these are found in the same order. G, E, O, where is step 4? G, E, O, 62, correct? So that is step 4. Which of the following elements comes exactly between open and 32 in step 2? So open and 32 in step 2, how many elements are there? Which of the following elements comes? Okay, open and 32, between open and 32 you have 62. Correct answer is option C. Okay, see again, if you have already got the logic and you can see the question directly, right? See, since I am doing it in class, I am taking it in the next page. So if such question comes, this question you can answer very easily. Even if you have not written down all the steps, you don't have time. Let's say this is the last question that you are attempting from reasoning, okay? And you are going through the question, you understand the logic. Skim through the sub-questions that are given. Now look at this question. This question is asking you something about step 2. So to get the answer for this question, you need to solve only till step 2. So you can very well do that, mark that answer. By then might be time gets over or you want to move to the next question, you can do that. Right, so many times that happens. That varies from question to question. In this particular question, lot of stuff are asked towards the end of the arrangement. Sometimes questions come from the first 1 or 2 steps. In that case, you can attempt those questions alone and then move on to the next also. Okay. Again, as I said, choose your questions wisely. If you are able to arrive at the logic, then please attempt such questions on machine input output. If you are not able to get the logic, give a minute's time. Okay. If you are able to arrive at the logic, do it. Otherwise, don't choose such questions. Please move on. Right? First 30-40 seconds, once you skim through the question itself, you will get an idea. If you are getting that, do it. Otherwise, don't do it. Vijay says he did it in 15 minutes. No, then don't answer that question when it comes in the examination. To know the logic, first 20 to 30 seconds, you should be able to know the logic. Kishore, that's what I just said. First 20 to 30 seconds. See if you are able to get the logic. Writing down the steps, even if it is taking, let's say, 1 minute or more than 1 minute, that is still fine. But logic you should be able to get fast. Now, the next question was this. I think Krishna Mashish had also requested me to take up this question. This question was part of the All India mock examination last week, and there were 5 questions following this. It is a question on arranging people in different floors based on their ranks. Okay, so Anubrat says he did not attempt it. Yes, there were 2 sets of arrangement problems in the last week All India mock examination. The first one was fairly easy. This one I would not say it is really tough. A moderate level it is. Anyway, we will try it today. Read the question. I'll give you next 5 minutes. I'm going to give it to you. See, try it. Don't say not possible. Never say the word not possible. Now, this is just a class. You are not writing an examination. Never come with the mentality that, see, at least in classes, always see that try to attempt the question. In the examination, yes, at that point you have to decide whether to choose this question to do it in the examination or not. See, in the beginning itself, if you look at such a big question and you have an aversion to it and you start saying, I'll never be able to answer such questions, I don't want to answer it. If you go into that mindset, then even if it is a really easy question and a mark scoring question, you will still miss it. So, in the class, try it out, okay? Think that, try to solve it. How much ever time it takes. And I always see, we say when it comes to quants and reasoning, practice is very, very important. More and more you practice, you will get good at it. Okay. Pavani says she did this puzzle after the examination. Okay. I'm not able to read your name. Achar Jiju, see, to know the logic, you cannot do it in the first 20-30 seconds. That is because of lack of practice that you are saying. I do agree that some questions are difficult, but when it comes to machine input output, but there are also questions that you will be able to get the logic just by skimming through the question. I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me. See, if you regularly attend the live sessions, you would have seen in each session the questions that I take, some machine input output questions are very easy, some are difficult, right? So, okay. So, Vijay says he solved it when he reviewed. Yes, Vijay, see, depending on your score, no, might be you would have got a lot of other questions correct. Very good, especially this question. It's a bit complex question, but you should try such questions, right? You should attempt different types of logics. Only then, whatever logic comes in your examination, you'll have you'll be good at it. Yes, see, somebody is saying, Dhyanesh says that initially I had developed this mentality. Yes, that comes with practice. Sonali, I don't have to post more questions. You can always refer back to all the archives that are there. Okay, every week we do live sessions. So many questions on machine input output are there. Just go to the additional examples and the advanced examples. You will find enough and more to practice. What more do you want? If you tell me that you are able to answer all the questions that are there, then don't practice anymore. You are done with your practice. Yes, with more practice, you will be able to get the logic. But see, again, depends on your luck. Let's say a really tough questions come in the examination, you are not able to get the logic. That's fine. But at least 80% of the question you will be able to do. Again, some of you are asking me where to practice such questions. Please refer to the additional and the advanced example that is given in your account. If you are a premium student, you will have everything there. And also all these daily tests that we give you. Daily test also, these topics keep repeating. That's all you need. You do that regularly, nothing else you need. Yes, Geeta says it's very time consuming. Geeta, were you also on the toppers list this week? I think I remember reading your name. Okay. So if any of you have got, I want, Jijuhi, I have just answered your question. How many times do you want me to answer? Please solve the questions that is given in the additional and the advanced example section. Book or website, if you are using, do anything. No, see, use any website for banking or any books. which has banking, and the topic machine input output. I would not tell you one book, because it's always better to look into different sources and then solve questions. Okay, Anubrat says inference, conclusion and assumptions questions came in the IDBI exam. Okay, Anubrat, hope you did it correctly. Anubrat, were the questions as tough as our All India mock examination? You remember last week IDBI examination that we gave, the quants reasoning section at least was really difficult. So was it like that? Was the difficulty level so high, or was it easier? Okay, Dipankar says he's stuck. Oh, Anubrat says it was easy. Okay. Yes, Vijay, yes, that is correct. That is a very good starting point for this puzzle. See, that is good. No, I always say that, see, again, another reason that why I tell you all to take up this All India mock examination. If you can just see Anubrat's comment, he says that the IDBI examination was easier than the mock examination that we give. So what happens is, when you solve such tough questions, when easy question comes, it will be even more easier for you, the test. So that's why do take up these tests that we are giving it to you. We are giving it to you for a reason. Okay, approximation and simplification did not come. Yes. So Anand Kumar has done this question. So let me start solving. At least one of you have told me that I have finished solving the question. Okay, Dipankar also got it. Good. See, once you got it, you found out, no, it's very easy. There are some small clues that are given in the question. If you use that correctly, you will be able to do it. Yes. So let us try it out. Now what is given here? There are 9 candidates, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I live on 9-floored building, but not necessarily in the same order. Each of them live on different floors of the building. The ground floor of the building is numbered 1, then 2, and the top floor is numbered 9. So first I am going to write down the no, Geet, okay, yeah, see, I remember, okay, Geeta, correct, you were the first. Congratulations, Geeta. So this time the students who are attending the session who are in the top in the AIM are Pavani and Geeta. So congratulations to both of you. Yes. So here I am going to write, let me change my ink color to blue. So here I have floor. Right, then I have the person, I have to fix the person, and I also have to fix their rank. So the floors are 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, because they are saying ground floor is 1 and the topmost floor is 9. They get different ranks in Clean India campaign according to their performance, 1st to 9th rank, but not necessarily in the same order. Only 3 persons live between B and F, and then neither B nor F lives on either the topmost floor or on the ground floor. So only 3 persons live between B and F, means how will it be? See, I have B, then I have 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, then I will have F. And they have also given that B and F do not live on the top floor or the ground floor. Then it is given F lives on an even numbered floor below B and I. So where can I place B and F? So B basically has to be somewhere here, right? Either in 8 or 7 or 6, somewhere in this side, and F has to be on the bottom. Now what are they saying is that another thing that they are saying is that they are not in the 1st and the 9th floors. So where can I place B? See, I can place B in the 8th floor. Okay, I can place B here. If I place B here in the 8th floor, where will F be? 1, 2, 3, F can be in 4, correct? And similarly, can I place B in the 7th floor? No, I cannot, because in the next statement they are saying that F lives on an even numbered floor. So where are the places that I can place B? I can place B in the position 8. If I place B in the position 8, where will F come? F will be 1, 2, 3 has to be in the position 4. Or similarly, I can place B in the position 6. If I place B in the position 6, where will F come? If this is 6, F will be 1, 2, 3, it has to be here in the position 2. Now, can I place B in position 7 or 5? No, I cannot. If I place B in position 7, F will be in the 3rd floor, which is not in the 3rd, that is 3, right? In this floor, which is not possible. It says that F lives on an even numbered floor below B and I. So, the only places where I can place B is 8 or 6, and F can either come in 4 or 2. So, this is what we understand with the given information. Then, next what is given? F lives on an even numbered floor below B and I. I lives on an odd numbered floor and got odd numbered ranks. Let me keep that there. Only 2 persons live between B and D, and only 2 persons live between B and I. Now, what does this mean? See, if I am taking B, okay, if I am taking B somewhere, there are 2 persons who live between B and D and 2 persons who live between B and I. That basically means that B is somewhere in between, 2 persons here and 2 persons here. In one place you will have I, and one place you will have D. I don't know where. Correct? This is what it means, right? What does this statement mean? Only 2 persons live between B and D, and only 2 persons live between B and I. So, B is there, 2 persons in between, on top there is going to be I or D. Similarly, B is there, 2 persons in between, on bottom there is going to be I or D. So, what are the 2 possible places where we can place B? Either 8 or 6. That is what we got using the first information. Now, if you have this information also, you can very clearly say that B cannot come in position 8. Why is that? If B is in position 8, 2 places below, yes, I have here 5, correct? After 2 people, 5. But here on top, do I have a same such situation? I am not getting, right? Because I have only till 9th floor. Will I get this condition? I cannot get this condition if B is in the 8th floor. So, B is not in the 8th floor, and I can say that B is in the 6th floor. I place B first, okay? And now if B is in the 6th floor, where is F? F definitely has to be in the 2nd floor. That also I can place. So, now I have fixed 2 things. Next, what is given here? Position of I and D. See, they have said I and D, they will be 2 places, right? There will be 2 people in between I and B, and similarly, there will be 2 people in between I and D. Now, I don't know which is I and which is D. So, I have just, they have to come in these 2 places only, but we don't know which is the exact place. I have just written it like this for now. I hope it is clear till here. And again, it's given I lives on an odd number floor and got an odd numbered rank. Let that be there. Okay, H lives on an even numbered floor. H lives on an even numbered floor means which are the places where H can live? See, H can live either, which are the even places, even numbered floors that are left? 4 and 8. So, H has to live either on 4 or on 8. We are not sure. Let that wait. Then, wait 1 second, let us look at one more information that is given. Where is A? They had mentioned something about A. Yes, look at this last statement here. Let us take this now. A lives on an even numbered floor but got an odd numbered rank, which is 5 less than his floor number. Okay, so A lives on an even numbered floor but got an odd numbered rank, okay, or that is the rank of A is 5 less than the floor in which he lives. Now, what does that mean? If I say that A's rank is 1, okay, what is the floor in which A is staying? 1 plus 5 or 6. Similarly, if I say A's rank is 2, what does that mean? The floor in which A is staying is 2 plus 5, that is 7, right? A lives on an even numbered floor but got a rank which is 5 less than his floor number. So, 5 less than his floor number, and he has to be on an even numbered floor. So, what are the floors, possible floors in which A can be? See, A has to either be in floor 6 or floor 8 to satisfy this condition. Why? Why can't A be in floor 5? Floor 5. If A is in floor 5, what will be A's rank? 5 minus 5, 0. That's not possible. Correct? So, any number less than 5, that floor A cannot be in. So, A has to be in these top floors, and it is also given that A is in an even floor. So, from the given condition, where is the only place where I can keep A? A has to be here. So, A definitely has to be in the 8th floor. That is very important. Place A. Now, once you have placed A, next let us look at H. Now, what is given here? H lives on an even numbered floor. Which is the only even place that is left? 4. So, H has to be here in the 4th floor. So, I am placing H here. Next, what is given? There are as many persons who live between F and H as between C and I. How many people are there living between F and H? One person is living between F and H. Same number of people have to live between C and I. So, where should C come? That's what we have to place next. Let us wait. Now, next what is given here? The one who got rank 2 lives on the ground floor. So, first we are placing the rank here. The person who got rank 2 lives on the ground floor. Only 3 persons live between E and the one who got the second rank. So, only 3 persons live between E and the one who got the second rank, means where should E come? E has to come here, right? 3 persons live between E and the person who got second rank. That also we have fixed. The number of people, number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank, okay, I am not taking that statement for now. G got an even numbered rank, but not the 6th rank. Then C got the 8th rank, and the one who lives immediately below C got the 4th rank. So, where should I place C now? See, there is a person who lives immediately below C who has got a 4th rank. So, definitely C has to be here. So, see, I have fixed the position of C also. This is I and D. So, this has to be G. That is the only one that is remaining. See, C got the 8th rank and the one who lives immediately below C got the 4th rank. We are left with 2 places here. Can I place C here? I cannot place C here because here already the person who has the second rank is coming. It is given here that C got the 8th rank and there is a person who is living below him also. So, definitely C has to come here. G has to come here. Given here that C got the 8th rank. I am writing that. Then it is given that and the person who is staying below C got the 4th rank. So, B got the 4th rank. That also I have placed. Then what is given? Yes. Now, look at how many people are there between F and H. There is 1 person between F and H. The same number of people has to be there between C and I. So, where should I come? I definitely has to be here. I cannot be here, correct? If I is here, the number of people between F and H will not be the same as the number of peoples between C and I. So, I can fix I here and D here. So, with this, we are getting the complete arrangement for the persons and the floor in which they live. Okay, I hope it is clear. See, in the last step, what we did was, we had to place, I hope till we place C and G, it was clear. When you are placing C and G, what you do is, they have given here that C got the 8th rank and the one who lives immediately below C got the 4th rank. So, I know C cannot come here because the person who is coming here is getting the second rank. So, C definitely has to be here. So, I fix a C. If this is C, then this has to be G. Now that I have got the position of C and G, the only people that I am left to fix is I and D. Who will be where? Now, it is given here that there are as many persons who live between F and H as between C and I. So, between F and H there is 1 person. So, between C and I also there should be 1 person. So, this has to be I and this has to be C. So, that is also fixed. Now, we have to look at the rank. We have to fix the rank. Rajshekar, I just explained C and G. I hope it was clear. Next. Now let us look at rank. The one who got the second rank lives on the ground floor. Only 3 persons live between E and the one who got the second rank. That also we have used. The number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank and the one who got the 5th rank is 1 more than the number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank and the one who got the 9th rank. Now, I don't know where to use that. I am just going to leave that statement aside for now. Again, here there was one information about A that they had given. A lives on an even numbered floor but got an odd numbered rank which is 5 less than his floor. So, what is the rank of A? You can find that out. A is in the floor 8. So, what is the rank of A? It has to be 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. This you can find out directly. So, this has to be 3. That is also fixed. Then next it is given, the one who got the 9th rank lives 3 floors below the one who got the best rank. So where can this person who got the 9th rank come? Can he come here? Can that be F? If the person who got the 9th rank is F, then the one who got the 9th rank lives 3 floors below the one who got the first rank. See, remember here there are not 3 people in between them. There are 3 floors. That means now if I say that E is in the 5th floor and the person who got the 9th rank is in the 2nd floor, then E minus F, right? If you subtract the floors, 5 minus 2 is 3. So there are 3 floors. There is the person who got the first rank is 3 floors, right, above the person who got the 9th rank. That's what I am trying to say. See, remember here it is floors. How many floors? They have mentioned 3 floors. So if I place the person who gets the 9th rank here, okay, the person who gets the first rank has to be here. Basically there will be 2 floors in between, or the difference between the floors is 3. That's what they are trying to say. Now can I place 9 here? So I am just trying out the possibilities, okay. So if I place 9 here, one has the person who gets the highest rank, or one has to be here. It is not a possibility. Similarly, if I place the 9th rank person here, okay, if I place him here, again where will 1 be? It has to be on top. Now again already 4 spaces are filled. Not possible. So this is actually the correct possibility, right? The person who gets the 9th rank has to be in the 2nd floor, and the person who gets the first rank or the highest rank has to be in the 5th floor. Then only the difference between the floors is 3. The person who got the 9th rank lives 3 floors below the ones who got the best rank. So I think this is where a lot of you got confused. This is what they mean by this statement, okay. Next, G got an even numbered rank but not the 6th rank. You have already found out the position of G. That's done. Then now let us look at this one statement that we missed out. Only 3 persons live between E and the one who got 2nd rank. That's used. The number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank and the one who got the 5th rank is 1 more than the number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank and the one who got the 9th rank. So basically here between 1 and 9 there are 2 people. What they are saying, between 1 and 5 there are going to be 1 more extra person, or there are going to be 3 people. So where will be the person who gets the 5th rank be? The person who gets the 5th rank has to be on the top. Okay, I hope that statement was clear. The where is that statement? The number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank and the one who got the 5th rank is 1 more than the number of persons who live between the one who got the best rank and the one who got the 9th rank. Here there are 2 people between 1 and 9, so there should be 3 people between 1 and 5. That is also done. Now what are the ranks that you are left to fix? See, you have fixed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to fix rank 6 and rank 7. Now about D, they had given one information. Where is that? D did not get an even numbered rank. So what should be the rank of D? It has to be 7, and the rank of H has to be 6. Okay, so this is your final arrangement that you get. I hope it is clear. So this is the final arrangement that you get, that is 9I5, 8A3, 7C8, 6B4, 5E1, 4H6, 3D7, 2F9 and 1G2. Okay, so that is the final arrangement that you get. Now let us look at the questions that follow. Which of the following statements is or are not true? So the first statement says B lives immediately above the one who got the first rank. H lives immediately below D. Only one person lives between B and H. Yes. Yeah, Krishnamashis, you got understood? Good. So I remember I saw your query today morning in the forum. Okay. So the correct answer here will be which is not true. So which one is not true? B lives immediately, no sorry, that is true. This is true. H lives immediately below D. That's not true, correct? See, H lives immediately above D. So the wrong answer here is option B. H lives immediately below D. H lives immediately above D actually in the question. I mean in the arrangement. In the examination, Soundarya, as I always say, I leave it to you to decide whether to take up this question if you are able to solve it or not. But when it comes to practice, you have to practice such questions. See, always prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Next, how many persons live between B and the one who got rank 9? So, how many people live between B and the one who got rank 9? 1, 2, 3 persons live between B and the one who got rank 9. That is option C. Who lives on the 7th floor? Who lives on the 7th floor? C lives on the 7th floor. Who got the 6th rank? Who got the 6th rank? H got the 6th rank. Yes? Okay. Next question. So, with that we are coming to that end of that arrangement question. First question answer is D. Only one person lives between B and H. Isn't that true? Only one person lives between B and H. That is true, no? That's why it is B. Yeah, I hope it's clear. Okay. Yes. Next question. So this question was also part of the last week All India mock examination. So I have chosen this question for a reason. First, you guys, again, as we always do, I'll give you some time. Try out this question. Give me, tell me that you have got the pattern or whatever is the logic, and then we will solve this question. So Banashri says she attempted this question. Very good. See, actually this question was a very easy one. The thing is how we perceive this question. Now, when you look at this question, right, the first thing that will come to our mind is this question is of the type Newt coding decoding. Right? Yeah, see Praveen, that's what, the way you approach the question is the wrong thing, okay? This particular question, if you approach it in the normal way as to how we approach the Newt pattern coding decoding question, where you see that this O is taken somewhere from this sentence, right? Like let's say the position of like for example, n minus 1 is m, something of this sort, right? You're trying to find out the logic and what is the logic for getting these numbers. So you try to do that. It's a waste of time and you will not get the answer for this question, right? So that is not the way in which you approach this question. But if you approach this question very differently, it's very easy, right? Yes, like Divya says, you just have to compare. That is all is required. So how many of you actually answered this question in the examination? I'm sure a lot of you would have tried the method that I said, no? That we would try out, we would look at how many letters are there in this word, see if the number is corresponding to that, or we will try to add the position of the letters and then see if that number is matching. So all this are, like let's say it's waste of time for this question. Yes, some questions do not have the perfect codes, Neeraj, but then again the answer you can choose accordingly. Now see, the only thing that you have to do here is to compare the information given and find out the code. Like for example, here it is given Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Here it is given Bitcoin was invented. So in these two statements, what is common? Bitcoin is common. And what are the common codes here? M31. So from this I can say that the code for Bitcoin is M31. So this is how you will approach the question. This is the only way in which you can solve this question. Don't ask me for the logic. You don't even have to know it. You are not going to get the answer that way. Do it this way. Okay. So now I'll show you the questions that follow. Okay. Here the question is given followed by the questions that follow. Okay. So try out this. What is the code for digital in the given code? So just do this direct comparison method that I did. Okay. Nagini says she didn't get the logic in the examination and she tried. Yes. If you compare it, Nagini, it is very, very easy. It has to click you in the examination, that's all. See, some things we might know it so well, but in the examination we might miss it out. Okay, so for the first one, Neeraj, Vidya, Banashri, Selvi, all of you are giving me the answer as cannot be determined. Okay, what is the first question? The first question is, what is the code for digital in the given code language? So I am looking at the word digital. Where is digital? Digital is here. Is digital coming in any other sentence? No, it's not. So let me try to find out the codes of the other words. Okay, here is there. So is there in both of these statements. So what is the code for is? What is the common code in both of these statements? Is here also. And what is the common code? N13. So the code for is going to be N13. Now let us look at the next one, currency. See, currency is here also. Again, first is here also. So in these two statements, first and currency is common. If you look at the codes that you have common, you have S72 and W25. So first currency, right? I don't know which is the code for what, but I know S72 and W25 are the codes for these two. Okay, by comparing these two statements, I can find that out. Now, so I have found out currency first. What is it that I am left with? I am left with it and digital. So I have to find out the code for it and digital. Is it there in any other statement? It's not there. Similarly, digital, it's not there in any other statement. So what is the code for digital? See, the code for digital either has to be V52 or X14. We don't know. We don't know which is the code for digital and which is the code for it. So here you have to choose the answer as cannot be determined. It is either this or this. Answer is can't be determined. Okay, for the first question, the answer is can't be determined. Option E. Next one. What does the code S72W25 stand for in the given code? S72W25. So S72W25, here we have already found out that it stands for first currency. Correct? These are the codes for respective codes. So I can say it is the code for first currency. Directly I can take. What may be the possible code for Indian payment system in the given code language? So Indian payment system means what can be the possible code for that? See, payment, can I find out the code for payment? See, code for payment I know, right? Payment is there here and in this sentence. Both places it is common. So what is the code for payment? Z83. Correct? The code for payment is Z83. Next, system. Where is system? System is there here. Okay, now system is there only in one sentence. So I need to find out the code for system. So what am I doing? I am first finding out the code for worldwide. Worldwide is there in these two sentences. So what is the code for worldwide? the code for worldwide is, what is common here? T38 is common in these two sentences. So it has to be T38. So what is obviously the code for system? The code for system has to be Y41. So now I know the code for payment is Z83, code for system is Y41. So this is Z83, Y41. They are asking what may be the possible code for Indian payment system. So just look at the options and see. Okay. Now, see, if you look at this option, option B, directly you can eliminate. Why? Because in this code, right, for Indian payment system, you should have these two, Z83 and Y41. In this option B, Y41 is not there. That's not our right answer. Now again, look at this option D. You have Z83 is not there, W25 is there, Y41 is there, B49 is there. Z83 is not there. So this is also not your answer. You are left with these two codes. Let us check each. Now look at option C. Z83, Y41, S72. See, this S72 has already appeared, right, as a code for some other word. See, first currency, right, code of that was S72, W25. So this S72 is the code for either first or for currency. So can that be the code for Indian? It cannot be. So that's also not a valid possibility. Look at this last one, Z83, Y41. Then you have B49. Check if B49 is code of any of the other words given here. B49 is not there anywhere. So this B49 can possibly be the code of Indian. See, definitely need not be. Look at the question itself. They have said possible code. So it has to be option A. Okay, that is the only valid option that can come. Z83 and Y41 is there in both option A and option C, but in option C we can see that S72 is there, which cannot be the code for Indian, because S72 has to be the code for first or currency. So, but B49 is not there used in any of as code for any of these words. So B49 can possibly be the code of Indian. So the correct answer here is option A. Yes, see that is what the way in which we read this question. No, first thing, whenever we see such questions, we try to find out the logic. See, even if it is a question which had a logic, many times please remember that if you are able to compare the statements itself, you will get answers of a few questions. So whenever such questions come, try to compare once, okay, and then solve. Like even if the question had where each number in this code has some logic to it, or each letter here has some logic to it, many times this comparison itself will help you. Yes, see, Neeraj says he got all right in the examination. Okay, good Neeraj, very good. So yeah, so now Krishnamashish says he understood it now. Good. So I think that is all from that particular question. Next question. So this is the last question for today's session. Yes. So what is this question is on syllogisms. This was part of our daily tests, last week daily test. What is the code means? Yes, you cannot, like you should write can't be determined because you don't know the code for Indian. But here you have possible code. So that's why you took that as the answer. Yes, Praveen, you do not need, you needn't write such things on paper. You can just check and solve. See, again, noting down small things won't harm also, but don't write so lengthy steps and waste your time. Yes. So for this question, Gokul has given me the answer first. Gokul says both the conclusions follow. That is option D. Meha also says both follow. Hemalata also says both follow. What about others? Okay, so how do you, what is given here? Statements, all virtuous persons are happy. So if you have a set virtuous, you can say that all virtuous persons are happy. Happy is a bigger set. Then it is given no unhappy is virtuous. So if you have a set of unhappy persons, okay, if I have a set of unhappy persons, they are not virtuous. So basically virtuous and unhappy are disjoint. Now I am drawing the basic diagram. See, unhappy and happy might be there is overlapping and all, we don't know. I am just drawing the basic diagram. This is what is given. First question, happiness is related to virtue. Definitely happiness is related to virtue, right? They have very clearly said that all virtuous persons are happy. So happiness is related to virtue. That is true. Second one, unhappy person is not virtuous. So unhappy person is not virtuous, that is also true, because these are disjoint sets. So 2 also follows. See, here it is not, it's not exactly, I would not say it's a, let's say it's a statement more or less, right? Instead of given like a premise, right? All, some, without using all that, they have mentioned happiness is related to virtue, right? So it is true. That's how you take this question. So the correct answer here will be both conclusion 1 and 2 follow. I took this question because the wordings are a bit different, not like the general type that comes. Yes. Option D, both 1 and 2 follow. Okay, all of you got it correctly. Good. So I think that's it. So these were the challenging questions in the last week All India mock examination and the daily practice test. I hope all of you are taking up these tests regularly, and I did not also see any doubt from any of you saying that this particular question, this test was difficult other than these questions. Okay. Divya, for banking, definitely the, you mean number tree in the sense, what do you mean? You're talking to the new pattern, right, that comes, wherein you have numbers. It's very important for banking. Yes, virtue and virtues are equal. Great. Okay, so that is it from us now, for now. So I hope, yeah, see, somebody has answered your query, Divya. So I hope all the questions that we solved in today's session was clear to all of you. As I always say, please keep practicing, please solve more and more questions. And when you practice, please show the first question of today's session. Selvi, first question was on blood relations. There was a question on blood relations from the last week All India mock examination. I think you have missed it, no? Check back to the paper. It is there available to you without TIA, so you can check that. Right? So that is it. So I hope these questions are clear, and please keep practicing, please keep taking up all the tests that we give to you. Any doubts you have, please do let me know in the forum. So I will see you in the next session. Selvi, as soon as this session is over, no, you can refer back to the archive. It's a very easy question. Why do I have to show it again? Okay, so good night, and I'll see you in the next session. This is Gayatri signing off. Take care.